Alright guys, and we are back. We got all the Rangers out of packaging, and let's take a look. So first we'll start off with the female characters, and we'll start off with here Trini. Reason why I'm starting with Trini is because she is a very different mold that we haven't seen yet. It's actually because obviously, for those of you guys who don't know, Trini in Super Sentai, the Yellow Ranger was actually a male character, so that's why she does. You see that she doesn't have a skirt piece. The footages that they used from the Super Sentai for MMPR, there was no skirt. Now, because of that, they've created a female mold with obviously some breasts, and that's pretty much it. They kept it the same to kind of give homage to the former team. So there you have it. It's different, as you guys can clearly see from the Pink Ranger, who has this skirt piece. Now, honestly speaking, I really am liking this because she has all the articulation that you could ever want in a female mold. We have never seen this because this is the one and only time I think that this has ever happened. When it comes to the Pink Ranger, like all the other female characters with this skirt piece, her legs are pretty much useless. She's going to be in this pose or this pose, and that's pretty much it. There's no other way you can maneuver the legs, and it's quite sad, but what can we do, you know? So here we go. So Trini, a very unusual mold. You have the ball joint for the arms. This one's kind of loose, so I'm quite worried, so I don't want to keep moving it. There is a single joint in the elbows. There's the glove cut right there. The head can look left, right, cannot look up or down. There is no waist swivel. The legs can go out this way. Single joint at the knees, and a boot rotation right there. So that is pretty cool. For accessories, she comes with her blaster, well painted once again, and she comes with her daggers or sais or whatever you want to call these things. Well painted once again. Wish Bandai would do this with all their figures. If they painted all their accessories and whatnot and gave us a nice sculpt, this is okay, and better paint job on their weapons, I wouldn't mind paying like $10 or $10 to $12 more, or $10 to $12 per figure, but $20, I don't know. So that's that. Now we'll take a look at the Pink Ranger. Once again, the Pink Ranger has the same articulation as the Yellow Ranger besides the legs. The legs cannot go out at all, can't go sideways at all. She has the knee cut, or the single joint at the knee, and then the boot cut. That's pretty much it. The arms are the same exact, the head is the same exact. For accessories, they all come with blasters, so this will be the last time I show it, so that's that. And she comes with her bow and one of these right here, one of these arrows. It's quite nice. Now, honestly speaking, there's no way she can really hold this in any way to make it look good. It's gonna look really awkward. She's gonna have to literally hold it like this, and then she can have her bow in her other hand, which is really weird. So unfortunately that doesn't work too well, but you can at least have her with the bow. Now the bow is very special because, as you guys can clearly see here, they have these little clip joints, and that's to make their ultimate weapon, which is quite awesome. I don't like how it looks when you look at it this way, but if you have her standing like this with it, like, I don't know, pointed this way, then you won't be able to see it, so that's that. But there you go, there's Kimberly the Pink Ranger. Next up, we have Billy the Blue Ranger. Standard mold for the male figures. We know everything about it. Head can swivel left and right, no up and down. Arms are on a ball joint, can do everything you want it to. Single joint at the elbows. Glove cut right there. No waist swivel, no upper diaphragm joint, nothing like that. The legs can go out. Single joint at the knees and a boot cut right there. Now for Billy, the cool thing about Billy are his size and his lance type of weapon. Now, mine's a little warped, but that's fine. As you guys can clearly see, Billy's lance, you have two of them. But what can they do? You see this little peg here? There's a peg hole here. You could actually make it combine, which is awesome. I wish the SH Figuarts had a version of this weapon. Unfortunately, when it comes to the SH Figuarts, you can't do this, which is really sad. I really like that about Billy's weapons, but unfortunately, the SH Figuarts didn't give us a way where we could connect it, so that's quite sad. But at least Bandai USA did. Does it look good or accurate? Not really, because this weapon's supposed to be a little bit taller, or as tall as Billy, but as you guys can clearly see, it is not. But still, the fact that we can make this weapon is actually quite nice. So we get two of those. So there you go, that's Billy for you. And then lastly, one of my favorite character designs, my favorite character, Zack the Black Ranger, or also known as the Mammoth Ranger in Japan. So pretty cool. Standard body mold. The head looks spot on. Love the head sculpt on this guy. Paint job, overall everything is the same. Here is his power axe, which is awesome. Now this is a very bendy, pliable plastic. It's very rubbery actually, so you can maneuver it around and whatever. If it gets a little warped, you can definitely put it under some hot water and it'll be perfectly fine. Here you see the little clip, so you could put Jason's power sword and clip it right here, and that's that. Alright guys, now let me show you the combined form of these weapons, and then we'll call it a day. So pretty much you take the power axe, take the bow. Now like I said, this is a pliable material, so you see this little peg hole? That's actually supposed to go in right there. Now will I be able to get it on camera? I hope so I can show you guys. But if I can't, I'll do this off camera. Hold on, I can't see it. Okay, so there you have it. Connected just like that. We can put the power sword on now. Connected right there. Okay, now on to let's go with the lance. Actually, we'll go with these right here. Put this in the inside. It clips on. Clips on. Now, as you guys can kind of see, it looks kind of weird at some angles because it's like it's warped. The plastic's warped, but what can we do? You know, just use what they give us. So there you go, and there you go. And voila guys, there is their ultimate weapon. Is it as fancy as the SH Figuarts? No, not really. But the fact that they actually allowed a set of figures, Bandai USA allowed a set of figures to have this combined form, that's actually incredible because we've never gotten something like this in the past where you can combine these, or at least not to my knowledge. So the fact that we can do this is actually quite awesome. Now, I wish they used a little bit better material for these accessories instead of this rubbery plastic, but they didn't, so we have to kind of deal with that. But still, nonetheless, really cool, and love the fact that they included this. Guys, that's pretty much it for these Legacy Power Rangers from MMPR. Real quick, height comparison, the guy figures are a little bit taller. So that's that. Guys, I hope you guys dig this review. If you did, please hit the like button and subscribe. And yeah, until next time, this is Daybreak 748, and I'm signing out. Peace out, guys.